Palace, the very symbol of fine taste and living. The Mysore Palace is a grand representation of our history. This is the new palace. The history of the palace of the Mysore Palace is long, stretching across 550 years. Oh yes, Mahakali, Lakshmi and Saraswati. Our Devi Chamundi is the manifestation of this godly triangle, the divine testimony to our living faith. We place our trust in the grace of Goddess Chamundi, for she is the beginning, the middle, and the end of the history of Mysore.
Merciful Goddess, Shri Gauri, save us. Limpid-eyed consort of Lord Shankara, bestow happiness on us, O giver of boons.
शंकरीश्वरी वैमानिक भूमार्चित कोमल करपादे सीमातीत भूमास्पद कामित फलदे कायौ श्री गौरी करुणालहरी तोयजाक्षी शंकरीश्वरी.
This region is referred to as Mahisha Mandala in the Puranas, the old mythologies. The coming year of Chamundi is an exciting story. Long ago, there lived here a Rakshasa, a demon called Mahisha. He was very cruel and tortured people mercilessly. Mahisha's great desire was to become immortal. He did severe penance, meditating on Lord Shiva. Pleased by this penance, Lord Shiva appears. Mahisha, till then a blight on the people, now became a menace to the gods themselves.
Lord Indra spoke for the gods.
Devendra, coward, stop there!
আমি ওকে নিয়ে যাচ্ছি। চল তুই আগে বসবি। চল আগে বসবি। চল।
I have the boon!
The gods were awestruck by her terrifying form. They beseeched her yet again that she take on a gentler form.
वैगिरि नन्दिनि नन्दित मेदिनि विश्व विनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरनि सुरोधिनि कंठकुशुम्बिनि भूमि कुटुम्बिनि भूमि जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते.
This prayer for grace was pleasing to
All
Chamundri.
light and sound.
She assumed a gentle form,
Sound is better.
that of Mysore Chamundri. She took up residence on the hill for good. So goes the myth, but history has its own story. In the 14th century, this region was known as Harinadu. King Chamaraja ruled the land. His queen was Chikka Samandi, their only daughter, Devajamandi. Chamaraja died an untimely death. The goddess eye of Maranayaka, chieftain of the neighboring Karvahandi, fell on Harinadu. He started to bring pressure on the widowed queen, demanding that Princess Devajamandi be given to him in marriage.
Amani, I want the hand of the princess before the next full moon. If you don't agree, I shall take her by force.
Dear daughter, take heart. Oh Chamundi, save us, mother. We are hopeless, lost, in despair. Save us, beloved mother, save us.
The day of the full moon was closing upon them. One evening, like a gentle breeze, wafted in two brothers, they moved towards Mysore. And presently came upon the Gori Bhairava temple.
Salutations to the goddess. Here, the holy one. No one knew this place? Reverend priest, you guessed correctly.
তোমার স্পেস কিন্তু চলে যাবে 1 ঘন্টা রেকর্ডিং করতে গিয়ে।
ইউটিউবে দিয়ে দিই। Received the holy Katha. We are of the Yadu dynasty. We set off from Dwarka. We have traveled all over the country. Could we camp here for a few days?
একটু কি ভলিউম কম করেছে?
The presence of Lord Gori Bhairava and the serene ambience will bring you peace. Good priest, tell us what is special about this region. We are eager to explore. What can we say? All of
And so, the ascetic Jangama Bandari Basapodiya told the brothers of the bully Maranayaka and his demands. Brothers Yadraya and Krishnaraya thought over it. They decided to offer their services to the royal family.
Namaste, Royal Mother. We are of the Yadu dynasty. We have come here to free you from your distress. Send a message to Maranayaka that you agree to give your daughter in marriage. May the coming full moon become his day of death.
The grateful royal mother sent the planned message to Maranayaka. The full moon arrived. Maranayaka with his entourage moved from Kargarli to Harinadu.
अरे वाह।
The brothers Yadraya and Krishnaraya joined the wedding party in disguise. With Maranayaka immersed in the merriment, Yadraya and Krishnaraya suddenly fell upon him. The bullying chieftain fell, cried,
Oh, please! Spare my life!
You have caused misery to helpless women. You deserve to die. Krishnaraya, lay siege to Karugahalli. Take it under your control. I shall secure the safety of the royal family.
As you command, brother.
Royal Mother, your misery is at end. You and your province are secure.
We have no means to thank you.
Mother, we did our duty. Why talk of gratitude?
We seek your grace of heart. Marry my daughter, Deva Jamani, and protect our kingdom.
As you wish, Mother.
Let the wedding take place right away.
Hey, Yaduraya! Victory to Yaduraya! Long live the Queen!
And so it came to pass, an epoch in Karnataka, a great regime was born. Yaduraya ascended the throne on the 11th of April, 1399. He took on the title Vadiyar. The princess of Yadu, the Yadu dynasty, became the founders of the Mysore Vadiyar dynasty.
Let me tell the rest of the story.
And who might you be?
I'm Kaveri. Daughter of King Kavera. They call me Lokapavane, the one who cleanses the world. Thanks to the measureless kindness of sage Agastya, I flow as a river. Srirangapatna is the little island I protect, flowing as I do on either side of it. In the year 1610, Rajavadiyar I invaded my little island. The island's ruler, Srirangaraya, a vassal of Vijayanagara, was very weak. He surrendered my island to Rajavadiyar and fled to Talakadu. Victorious Rajavadiyar now stood before the great golden throne of Vijayanagara. Oh, his eyes weren't enough for all of its dazzling splendor. His ears, too inadequate for its far-reaching fame. The world never tired of singing its praises.
ಮುತ್ತುರತ್ನ ಖಚಿತ ಮಿನುಗುವಂತ ಅರಮನೆಯ ಸಿಂಹಾಸನ ದರೆಯೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹೊಳೆ ಹೊಳೆಯುವಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಸರಿಸಮಾನ
There is no equal on earth to this throne of the palace. Glittering, shining, splendidly studded with pearl and precious stone.
ಕರಿಮರದ ಪಟ್ಟಿ ಬೆಳಗು ಮುತ್ತುರತ್ನ ಸಿರಿಯ ಮಿರುಗು ಬಂಗಾರ ಬೊಂಬೆ ಬೆಳಗು ಎಂದೆಂದು ಬೆಳಗು ಬೆಳಗು ಕರಿಮರದ ಪಟ್ಟಿ ಬೆಳಗು ಮುತ್ತುರತ್ನ ಸಿರಿಯ ಮಿರುಗು ಬಂಗಾರ ಬೊಂಬೆ ಬೆಳಗು ಎಂದೆಂದು ಬೆಳಗು ಬೆಳಗು ಮುತ್ತುರತ್ನ ಖಚಿತ ಮಿನುಗುವಂತ ಅರಮನೆಯ ಸಿಂಹಾಸನ ಜನಮನದ ಆಸೆ ವೈಭವದ ಪರಿಷ ಲಾಂಛನದ ಸಿರಿಯ ವರಸೆ ಲಾಂಛನದ ಸಿರಿಯ ವರಸೆ.
On the 23rd of March 1610, Rajavadiyar shifted his capital from Mysuru to my Srirangapatna.
My trusted minister, it is our desire to build a kingdom as glorious as Vijayanagara. We must celebrate Mahanavami, the traditional 9-day festival, on a scale to match the grandeur of Vijayanagara. Let the preparations begin.
Your Highness?
Yes, Minister?
When the previous ruler, Srirangaraya, conducted the 9-day festival, his queen, Alamelama, would send her big pearl nose stud and other precious ornaments to adorn the deity Ranganayaki. But Alamelama has now fled with her husband and taken away her ornaments with her.
Send word that she return them.
By this order of his, the warriors of Mysuru became victims of a curse. The curse of a virtuous woman. The previous ruler, Srirangaraya, was already dead by then. When the warriors' orders reached Alamelama, she uttered a terrible curse on the royal family, the like of which had never been heard before.
Hear, ye gods who wander the skies, Hear ye Ashtadikpalakas, ye guardians of the eight directions. Hear ye the five elements. The fire of the female form flows in the skies. Our kingdom is gone. My lord is dead. My ornaments are now to be snatched. My honor itself might be at stake. The enemy's horses chase me. My end is at hand. Lend me your ears. Pay heed to my words. Talakadu, be sand. Malangi, be mired. Rulers of Mysore, be airless forever.
Curse, oh curse, curse on Talakadu, curse on Malangi, curse on the Mysuru rulers, the curse of Alamelamma. I have lost count of the many that have plunged into me, but Alamelamma I can never forget, nor could the Mysuru Vadeyars.
The Vadeyars brought to Mysore a great confluence of erudition, valor, literature, music, and the fine arts. Their enduring ideal was the old Vijayanagara Empire. The lights that danced and glowed on the banks of the river Tungabhadra did shine on the banks of the Kaveri too.
Kanthirava Narasaraja Vadeyar was known for his physical prowess. The world knew him as Ranadhira, for he was without equal in the art of wrestling.
Hear ye all, hear! In the neighboring kingdom of Tiruchirappalli lives a Jatti, a great giant of a wrestler. Never has he known defeat. His underwear hangs at his town's gate. If there be a challenger who dares, he may fling the underwear aside and wrestle with him.
Oh, the town crier's message singed the sinews of Ranadhira, made them taut. He arrived in disguise at the town gate of Tiruchinappalli and pulled down the offending garment. The challenge taken, the match ensued. Eventually, Ranadhira drew his sword, Vijaya Narasimha, its sting deadlier than that of a wasp, and struck. Wonder of wonders, the stricken Jatti stood rooted to the spot. The spectators gaped. Smiling, Ranadhira nudged gently the Jatti's head. Separating clean from the body, it fell to the ground. The crowd marveled at this sleight of hand swordsmanship. Ranadhira Kanthirava Narasaraja Vadeyar defeated Ranadullah Khan of Bijapur, the chieftain of Madurai, and Kempe Gowda of Magadi. He extended the kingdom. He launched his own mint and brought into currency a coin by the name Kanthirayapana. He came to be called the model king in the annals of Mysuru history. Succeeding Kanthirava Narasaraja to power came Dodda Devaraja Vadeyar. He built the 1,000 steps up the Chamundi hill. Along the path, he installed the exquisite statue of Nandi, the bull. Chikkadevaraja Vadeyar, who came later, heralded the arrival of the golden age of Mysuru.
ಶ್ರೀಮನ್ ಮಹೀಶೂರ ರತ್ನ ಸಿಂಹಾಸನಾಧೀಶ್ವರ ಬಿರುದಂತೆಂಬರ ಗಂಡ ರಾಜ ಜಗದೇವ ನವಕೋಟಿ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಅಪ್ರತಿಮ ವೀರ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಚಕ್ರವರ್ತಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ದೇವರಾಜ ಬಹುಪರ ಬಹುಪರ ಬಹುಪರ.
Chikkadevaraja was a hero. He overcame the chieftain of Madurai and the king of Tiruchinappalli. He defeated the Marathas. He enjoyed the friendship of Aurangzeb, the Mughal emperor of Delhi, who bestowed upon him the title Raja Jagadeva Maharaja Chikkadevaraja Muhammad Shahi. His significant achievement was administrative reform. He set up the Athara Kacheri, the 18 departments of administration. He introduced the postal system and regulated markets. He constructed the Chikkadevaraya and Devaraya canals and also established mints. He was the patron of Singararya, who authored the first Kannada play Mitravinda Govinda. He was also the patron of writers like Tirumalarya, Chikkopadhyaya, Timmarasa, Mallikarjuna, Shringaramma and Sanchi Honnamma. In his work, Apratima Veera Charite, the annals of the incomparable hero, Tirumalarya describes Chikkadevaraja in these terms. Sanchi Honnamma was a maid in Chikkadevaraja's palace. The proximity of the court poets evoked her own poetic inspiration. She wrote a poem titled Hadibadeya Dharma. One day, Chikkadevaraja was eager to listen to her poem.
Honnamma, I hear that between your duties, you write poetry. May we not enjoy the grace of your lyric?
Oh, sire, my lyric is but immature. Your court is endowed with stalwart poets of unmatched caliber. I am but a flickering candle before the
Nothing to be scared, baby. You're with us.
Lord himself has praised your poem in my very presence. Come, do present us a selection of your lyric.
I am blessed, my lord, to have the praise of a poet like Tirumalarya and the audience of a king such as your majesty. I am truly blessed.
ಪೆಣ್ಣು ಪೆತ್ತವಳ ಬಳಗ ಬೆಳೆವುದು ಬೇಗ ಪೆಣ್ಣ ಪೆತ್ತವರು ಪೆರ್ಚುವರು ಪೆಣ್ಣು ಪೆತ್ತುದರಿಮದೆ ಪೆಸರೆನಿಸಿ ತುಮಿಗೆ ಬಣ್ಣವೇರಿದು ಪಾಲ್ಗಡಲು ಬೆಸ್ನಿಂದೆ ಪೆರ್ಮಗೊಂಡನು ಹೀರವಂತನು ನಿಂದೆ ಬೈಗೂ ಪೆಚ್ಚಿದನು ಪೆಣ್ಣಿಂದೆ ಜನಕರಾಯ ಜಸವ ನಡೆದನು ಪೆಣ್ಣನಿಂದೆ ಪೆಣ್ಣಲ್ಲವೇ ಪೊರೆದವಳು ಪೆಣ್ಣು ಪೆಣ್ಣೆಂದೇತಕ್ಕೆ ಬೀಳುಗಳೆವರು ಕಣ್ಣು ಕಾಣದ ಗಾವಿಲರು.
The warrior himself was a poet, a scholar, and an accomplished player of the veena. His own favorite was a veena named Kalavati. He delighted in the very touch of it. When he placed it on his lap, gently, and plucked the strings with skilled fingers, the universe was filled with sounds celestial. The melodies from the instrument resonated sweetly across my tiny island. Eager to know the past, yet I must pause, for what comes next is not pleasant.
Is it for me to tell you, Mother, of the ebb and tide of history? When was it that history was not a given? Do go on, Mother.
It was the middle of the 18th century. The Mughals were in decline all over India. The Marathas were growing strong. The British were on the rise. Kings everywhere were reduced to mere dummies. Power went into the hands of strong military heads. Mysore was not an exception to the times. Army chiefs Nanjarajaya and Devarajaya ruled in wanton abandon. Krishnaraja Vadiyar II protested against their atrocities. He decided to talk to his subjects directly, to learn of their problems and needs. Karachuri Nanjarajaya did not like this idea.
Is not in peril as yet, so desist from inviting it upon yourself.
So warned, the warrior was put under house arrest. But Nanjarajaya himself became a victim of the cruel hand of fate. He was instrumental, unwittingly, in letting into the Mysore province a young man called Hyder. It was at that moment that history took a turn. In 1766, Hyder Ali took hold of the Mysore administration and established absolute control. He ruled in the name of the warrior. He defeated the British and expanded the Mysore kingdom over 80,000 square miles. On Hyder's death, his son Tipu took over the administration in 1782. Proclaiming himself the Sultan of Mysore, he ruled for 17 years. He fought the British, and in the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War, he was killed in battle. The 4th of May 1799 was the day the glory of my beloved island was snuffed out forever. The capital was shifted, this time from Srirangapatna to Mysore. Thence my tiny island and I became past glory.
The British installed a minor, Little Krishnaraju Wadiyar III, as the new ruler. Diwan Purnaya was to oversee the new administration. The Wadiyars were back in Mysore. In 1800, on this very site, was built a palace in wood, suitable for the residence of the king. It was a 5-storied structure with exquisite carvings of intricate design. Krishnaraju Wadiyar III was the epitome of the arts. He was a patron of poetry, music, and literature. He himself wrote over 20 celebrated works. In his famous work, Sri Tattvanidhi, are descriptions of 35 ancient ragas. Krishnaraju Wadiyar III established the first English medium school in Mysore, the Raja School. To him accrues the credit for starting the world-renowned Mysore Dasara. Krishnaraju Wadiyar III was succeeded by Chamaraju Wadiyar X, who was the harbinger of modern Mysore. He instituted the Representative Assembly of Mysore State in 1881. The first democratic institution of its kind in the country. It was during his reign that the Kolar goldfields, the railroads of Mysuru Bengaluru and Bengaluru Titturu, and the Mysuru Zoo were established. Chamaraju Wadiyar X was fated to an untimely death in 1894. It was the year 1897. The wedding of Princess Jayalakshmi. The flame rose higher and higher to consume the solid dry wood. The wooden palace turned into ashes. A few days later, the Queen of Mysore, Maharani Kempananjamani, came to see the ruin accompanied by the British resident.
Resident Sahib, it is our wish that a grand palace be built at this very spot where the wooden palace stood. Among all palaces, it must shine like a jewel in the crown.
As your highness wishes, I will ask Henry Irwin to prepare a plan for the palace.
Henry Irwin? Who is this Henry Irwin?
A great architect from England. He built the Vice-Regal Lodge at Shimla.
Then send for him at once.
The master architect came to Mysore. He stood here to take in the 72 acres of the site. The vision of a palace began to take shape in his mind. It was to be a grand structure, 245 feet long and 156 feet wide. The actual palace rose from the ground, slowly, surely. The construction of the palace, which began in 1897, saw completion in 1912. Today, people witness the history of Mysore through this glorious palace. An elegant memory of modern Mysore is that of Krishnarajavadiyar IV. He took Mysore to its destiny of a model state. The founding of the Shimsha hydroelectric project at Shivasamudra and the iron and steel works at Bhadravati, the founding of Mysore University, Mysore Bank, Kannada Parishad, the launch of the radio channel, Mysore Akashvani, the Mysore Arsikere Railroad, and the adult education program, the establishment of libraries all over the princely state, the Mira Commission for the upliftment of backward classes, the Legislative Council for framing of laws, his roster of achievements goes long. Distinguished administrators like the Diwanas, Sir Mokshabundam Vishwesvaraya and Sir Mirza Ismail served the state during his regime.
Attention! His Royal Highness Savadhan!
Your Highness, Sri Vishwesvaraya awaits your kind audience.
Vishwesvaraya, please come. We are apprised of your scheme. Your Highness, if a dam were built across the Kaveri, thousands of acres of barren land would become most fertile. The lives of the poor would be flooded with wealth. We do appreciate your genius. A scheme of such noble ambition will indeed have ready support. Please proceed.
It was during the reign of Krishnarajavadiyar IV that the dam was built. Behind the dam was built a splendid garden, Vrindavan. Even the hydroelectric power generation project at Shivasamudra, the first in Asia, was completed during his tenure. Thus, the distinction of bringing electric power to the cities of Mysuru and Bengaluru goes to Krishnarajavadiyar IV. Mysuru was delighted. Sovereign Krishnaraja, light of everyone. The name Krishnaraja became immortal in the history of Mysuru. Mahatma Gandhi called him Rajarishi, a sage among kings. The University of Banaras bestowed on him the doctorate of law. Eminent Kannada poet B.M. Srikanthaiah wrote lyrics in his praise. Mysore, the land of gold. Mysore, capital of Mysore. Mysore, glory by the Veena.
ನಾಲ್ಮಡಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಮೈಸೂರು ಬೆಳೆಯುವ ನಾಡದು ಮೈಸೂರು ಇಳೆಯ ಮಾದರಿ ಮೈಸೂರು ಕನ್ನಡಿಗನು ಸಿರದು ಮೈಸೂರು ನಾಲ್ಮಡಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಮೈಸೂರು
After the passing of Krishnarajavadiyar IV, Jayacharajavadiyar became the king of Mysuru. He was to be its last, ruling from 1940 till 1950, when India became a republic. During his tenure, the Sharavati hydroelectric project and the Bhadra project were envisaged. A philosopher, connoisseur, musicologist and statesman, he lived up to the Vadiyar glory. As a composer, his name is reckoned among stalwarts, with bhakti or devotion being the main theme of his compositions in Sanskrit. Famous musicians sing them at concerts even today.
Shri Mahaganapatim bhaje hum Shri Mahaganapatim bhaje hum Shri गणपतिं भजेऽहं
My praises to great Ganpati, son of Shiva, brother of the six-faced Lord. To him who grants wishes and clears obstacles.
भजेऽहं शिवात्मजं षण्मुखाग्रजं श्रीमहागणपतिं भजेऽहम्
Jayachandra Rajawadiya breathed his last on September 23rd, 1974. The royal dynasty is now past, but it has left behind this breathtaking palace and the undying legacy of fine taste it cultivated. The royal tradition manifests itself every year in the great Dasara festivities. In today's Dasara, now observed as a people's festival, we carry Goddess Bhuvaneshwari, the deity of the land, in a grand procession. All of Mysore rejoices in this festival of enlightenment. We cleanse ourselves in the holy Kaveri and fill our eyes with Mother Chamundi. We stand mute at the resplendent beauty of this lit palace. Mysore glows iridescently in its many hues.
মজার লাইট ম্যাজিক হচ্ছে তো
Mysore Dasara, our Dasara, it brings tradition alive year after year. This tradition will live forever. Welcome to Mysore. Now, here, forever.
वैमानिक भूमा
Woo! Look, my boy.